Hey, what is up, guys? You are live with Mr. Boilermaker 5. Today I am bringing you a review of Finding Carter, Episode 5, The Heat. Let me start off by saying I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was really good. It was a little different than a lot of the episodes have been so far. A lot of the characters really weren't acting like themselves. For example, Carter, she's usually just like rebellious, but she actually finds time to bond with Elizabeth through paintball, which that was hilarious. You guys need to watch that. And actually, Carter later goes on a ride along with Elizabeth. And now that brings us to Elizabeth, who she wasn't just like yelling and like saying, Carter, I hate you, and whatever she usually says. She was actually like being understanding, and she kind of acted like she knew what Carter was going through. And the best part about Elizabeth this week was she promised to Carter that she would stop looking for Lori. And I know that really helped Carter grow to like Elizabeth more. Now let's get into my easily favorite character of the week was Taylor. Yeah, so we can start off by saying she's kind of the bookworm, doesn't really get out much. That changes a lot this episode. So Carter and Max take Taylor to a party with Bird and Gabe and Crash, and they started playing the game 7 Minutes in Heaven, which is you spin a bottle, and whoever you land on, you go into like a closet with them, and you have 7 minutes in heaven together. So Carter decides to rig the game so Taylor always gets picked, and Taylor has never kissed a guy before, so it's really funny what happens. She turns into the makeout goddess throughout the party, and as she's leaving the party, Gabe, who she had a crush on for the longest time, actually told her to call him. Even though I really hope she doesn't, because it's a lot better that she's with Max instead of Gabe, who is just outright obsessed with Carter. So Max he's usually the quiet character, I would say. He doesn't really do too much, but as we found out before, Lori did start talking to Max and would give him a message to Carter. So then Carter tries to take advantage of Max because she thinks, oh, he'll just do whatever I want him to do. But he actually told Carter that the only message he's going to deliver to Lori is for her to leave him alone and stop making him an accessory after the fact. And you can tell that that's definitely been influenced by Taylor, who's probably giving him the knowledge to use words like accessory after the fact, because probably 2 weeks ago he would have no idea what that is. And that's really all for the characters this week. Now, there's one thing that I really wished would have happened during this episode, and I really wished that Elizabeth would have gotten called out for her affair, because we all know that she's cheating, and it just would have been so nice if David just called her out when they were cuddling on the couch. And I think everyone will agree with me that that would have made everyone happy, because no one really likes Elizabeth. She's a witch most of the time. And the other thing that I did find slightly weird didn't even take place during the episode itself. What I didn't like is in the trailer for next week's episode, for on Tuesday, it shows Carter getting with Crash, which, after the big fight that she and Bird just had a few episodes ago, I really don't think that's a smart idea, since Bird and Crash just hooked up at the party, and they're kind of like, we all know that Bird likes Crash. So I think it'd be a better idea if Carter just stayed away from Crash, and, maybe she just looked into Gabe or someone like that. And I mean, guys, that's really all I have for this week's episode review of Finding Carter, The Heat. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll try to keep them coming every week. So guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's try to get this video up to 5 likes. And thanks for watching. This is Mr. Boilermaker 5, signing off.